Welcome back to Adaptive Living Space Channel. The smartest tiny Paris apartment I've seen this year. Small space ideas you'll love. Have you ever walked into a home so small that you wondered how anyone could possibly live there comfortably, only to discover a few moments later that it somehow feels larger than many full-sized apartments? That's exactly the experience we're sharing today. Welcome back, everyone. Today we're exploring one of the smartest tiny Paris apartments I've seen this year, and I believe it offers lessons that go far beyond beautiful decoration. This isn't simply about copying expensive furniture or chasing trends. It's about understanding how thoughtful design can completely transform the way we experience a home, no matter its size. There's something incredibly inspiring about small homes, especially those hidden among the historic streets of Paris. They remind us that happiness doesn't necessarily come from having more space. Instead, it often comes from making better use of the space we already have. As housing becomes more expensive across many countries, clever apartments like this one become more relevant than ever. Whether you live in a city apartment, a retirement condo, or simply enjoy beautiful interiors, I think you'll find ideas here worth remembering. At first glance, this apartment seems almost impossibly compact. The entrance is narrow, the ceilings are modest, and every square foot appears precious. Yet after just a few seconds, something remarkable happens. Instead of feeling confined, the apartment begins to feel calm, balanced, and welcoming. That's not an accident. Every decision here has been carefully considered, proving that successful design isn't about adding more. It's often about removing everything unnecessary. One of my favorite things about this apartment is how beautifully it celebrates classic Parisian character. Rather than replacing every original detail with modern finishes, the designer chose to preserve history. Elegant moldings, subtle architectural details, soft neutral walls, and vintage-inspired furniture work together to create warmth. The apartment feels timeless instead of trendy, which means it will likely remain beautiful for many years, rather than looking outdated after the next design trend arrives. One lesson I immediately noticed is that nothing here exists simply to fill empty space. Every chair, shelf, table, and decorative object serves a purpose. Some items provide storage, others improve comfort, and many accomplish several jobs at once. This philosophy is surprisingly powerful because clutter often comes from objects without meaningful roles. When every item earns its place, the room naturally feels more organized and peaceful. Natural light becomes one of the apartment's greatest design tools. Large windows aren't just beautiful, they become part of the architecture itself. Light bounces across pale walls, reflects from carefully chosen mirrors, and softens every corner. It's a reminder that brightness can create the illusion of additional space without moving a single wall. Sometimes the smartest renovation isn't structural at all. It's simply allowing light to travel freely throughout the room. Instead of relying on bold colors everywhere, this apartment embraces quiet elegance. Soft creams, warm whites, gentle grays, aged oak, and muted textiles create harmony. What's fascinating is how these restrained colors make architectural details stand out rather than disappear. The apartment feels layered without becoming busy. For many homeowners, this approach may be more practical than chasing dramatic color trends that quickly lose their appeal. Storage is often the greatest challenge in tiny homes, but here it's handled almost invisibly. Cabinets blend into walls, benches conceal compartments, shelving rises vertically, and built-in furniture quietly eliminates wasted space. Rather than seeing storage as an inconvenience, the designer treats it as part of the overall aesthetic. It's a wonderful reminder that organization can actually contribute to beauty instead of competing with it. What impressed me most wasn't necessarily how expensive the furniture appeared, but how intelligently each piece functioned. Compact tables expand when needed. Seating remains lightweight enough to move easily. Small surfaces perform multiple roles throughout the day. In tiny apartments, flexibility often matters more than luxury. This thoughtful approach encourages us to buy fewer pieces while expecting more from each one. The kitchen may be small, but it demonstrates remarkable efficiency. Every cabinet seems precisely measured, every appliance thoughtfully integrated, and every countertop carefully planned. Instead of feeling crowded, the cooking space feels purposeful. It shows that enjoyable cooking isn't determined by square footage. Good organization, practical workflow, and thoughtful planning often matter much more than having a massive kitchen. Creating a dining area inside a compact apartment is never easy, yet this home solves the challenge gracefully. Whether it's a folding table, a slim breakfast counter, or a cleverly positioned seating arrangement, the dining space remains inviting without dominating the room. It encourages conversation while respecting the apartment's limited footprint, proving that hospitality doesn't require a formal dining room. Rather than filling the living room with oversized furniture, the designer focused on comfort, conversation, and flexibility. The seating arrangement feels intimate instead of crowded. Decorative accessories remain carefully edited, allowing each piece to contribute personality without overwhelming the space. It's a refreshing reminder that the most welcoming living rooms are often the simplest ones. The bedroom demonstrates another important principle. Luxury isn't measured in square feet. Soft bedding, layered textures, warm lighting, and carefully selected furnishings transform a compact sleeping area into a peaceful retreat. Everything encourages rest. Nothing competes for attention. The result is surprisingly calming, making the room feel much larger emotionally than it is physically. Many people assume mirrors simply make rooms appear larger, but in this apartment they accomplish much more. They capture daylight, highlight architectural details, and extend visual perspectives throughout the home. Rather than feeling decorative alone, they become practical design tools. Used thoughtfully, mirrors can reshape our perception of space in ways that paint alone never could. Some of the apartment's greatest successes aren't obvious at first. Vintage brass hardware, carefully selected lighting fixtures, subtle artwork, textured fabrics, and handcrafted accessories quietly enrich the overall experience. These details demonstrate that thoughtful design often reveals itself gradually. The longer you observe the apartment, the more carefully considered every decision appears. There's a peaceful rhythm throughout this home that comes from restraint. Instead of displaying dozens of decorative objects, the designer allows negative space to breathe. That openness creates visual calm, making daily life feel less stressful. It's an approach many of us can adopt immediately without purchasing anything new. Sometimes removing excess creates the biggest improvement. One aspect I truly admire is the balance between old and new. Contemporary conveniences coexist beautifully with traditional Parisian architecture. Rather than erasing history, the renovation celebrates it. This respectful approach gives the apartment character that brand new construction often struggles to achieve. The result feels authentic rather than manufactured. You don't need to live in Paris to borrow ideas from this apartment. Thoughtful lighting, multifunctional furniture, intentional storage, restrained decoration, and quality materials are principles that work almost anywhere. Whether your home is tiny or spacious, these ideas encourage more mindful living. Good design isn't reserved for luxury homes. It begins with thoughtful decisions. Watching homes like this reminds me that many of us spend years believing we simply need more space. Yet apartments like this challenge that assumption. Perhaps what we truly need is better organization, better furniture choices, and better planning. When design serves daily life, even modest homes can feel surprisingly generous. I've seen countless small apartments over the years, but very few remain in my memory after the tour ends. This one does because every solution feels intentional rather than gimmicky. Nothing appears designed simply to impress viewers online. Instead, every feature supports real daily living, making the apartment feel genuinely believable. Great interior design isn't only about appearance. It influences our mood, our routines, and even our relationships. A well-organized home can reduce stress, encourage relaxation, and make ordinary moments more enjoyable. This apartment quietly demonstrates that thoughtful environments often improve quality of life in ways that are difficult to measure but easy to feel. One thing I hope viewers notice is that sophistication doesn't always require extravagant budgets. Many of the apartment's strongest ideas rely on planning rather than spending. Choosing fewer but better pieces, respecting existing architecture, and embracing timeless materials often creates richer results than constantly chasing the latest decorating trend. If I could borrow just one lesson from this remarkable apartment, it would be intentionality. Every design decision answers a question. Every object contributes something useful or meaningful. That mindset transforms limited square footage into an inspiring place to live. It's a philosophy that extends beyond interiors and encourages us to become more thoughtful in many areas of life. As we come to the end of today's tour, I hope this beautiful Paris apartment has inspired you as much as it inspired me. Whether you're planning a renovation, decorating a small room, or simply appreciating clever design from afar, remember that the smartest homes aren't necessarily the biggest ones. They're the ones designed with care, purpose, and respect for everyday living. If you enjoyed exploring this remarkable space together, I'd love to hear which idea impressed you the most. Thank you for joining me. And I look forward to discovering another extraordinary small home with you in our next adventure.